Krishnadevaraya was born on 17 January 1471 and was the son of Tuluva dynasty founder Tuluva Narasimha and his queen Nagamamba. Sri Krishnadevaraya is considered to be one of the greatest rulers in Indian history. He was the third ruler of the Tuluva dynasty who ruled between 1509 and 1529. Krishnadevaraya ascended to the throne after the death of his half-brother in 1509. He was ruthless to his enemies and lawbreakers as well as an architect and a good city planner. Although he ruled for only 20 years, his rule was characterized by expansion and consolidation and remembered as one of the most successful Hindu rulers in India. He was an efficient administrator who kept his government under his control. He also kept strict control over his ministers and dealt severely with any minister who committed misdeeds. He brought new lands under cultivation, ordered the deforestation of some areas, and undertook large-scale work to obtain water for irrigation around Vijayanagar. Krishnadevaraya extended the Vijayanagara Empire to most of the South India, which included Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, stretching upwards in the northeast to Cuttack. He was the dominant ruler of the three most powerful territories in the southern peninsula of India. To this, he was bestowed with various titles as a mark of respect and recognition for his achievements. The titles were the Lord of Three Kings, the Lord of Kannada Empire, the King of Bahmani Throne, Scholar of Andhra, and the Protector of Brahmins and Cows. He defeated the Sultans of Bijapur, Golconda, the Bahmani Sultanate, and the Gajapatis of Odisha. During his reign, the Portuguese arrived on the west coast of India and he established good relations with the foreigners and encouraged trade between them and his subjects. Since the Portuguese dominated the sea trade along the Indian coastline, he traded with the merchants and acquired Arabian horses and guns and empowered his military power. Portuguese engineers were engaged in improving the supply of water in the Vijayanagara Empire. Krishnadevaraya was a multi-talented man and took a keen interest in art and literature. He was a writer himself. He had a special interest in Telugu and Sanskrit literature and wrote several works in these languages. Some of his most famous works includes Rasamanjari, Jambavati Kalyana, Madalasa Charita written in Sanskrit language. Amukta Malyada, which was written in Telugu, describes the wedding of Vishnu and Andal. He also maintained the personal diary written in the Kannada language. During his reign, Indian culture and literature flourished and reached their peak, and he patronized literature in different languages. Although he was a Tulu speaker himself, he was noted to be linguistically neutral and he ruled a multilingual empire. He was fluent in many languages which included Kannada, Telugu, Sanskrit and Tamil. Many Telugu, Kannada, Sanskrit and Tamil poets enjoyed the patronage of the emperor who was fluent in many languages. Tenali Ramakrishna was a court poet during the Krishnadevaraya period. Tenali Ramakrishna was one of the Ashtadiggajas. Ashtadiggajas was a collective title given to the 8 Telugu poets in the court of the Emperor Krishnadevaraya. He was also called as Vikatakavi. The age of Ashtadiggajas is also called as Prabandha age. According to official records, Krishnadevaraya had 3 wives. Tirumala Devi was the senior wife and chief queen of Emperor Krishnadevaraya. His second wife was Chinnamma Devi and he also married Princess Jagan Mohini, the daughter of Emperor Prataparudra, as a part of the Treaty of Peace signed by the two rulers to establish peace and harmony between them. Sri Krishnadevaraya belonged to the Sri Vaishnavism sect, but he respected all sects of Hinduism and he is known to have encouraged and supported various sects and their places of worship. The Virupaksha temples and other Shiva temples were rebuilt by him. He gave land grants to Temple of Tirumala, Sri Shailam, Amaravati, Ahobilam, Chidambaram and Tiruvannamalai. Krishnadevaraya was ruthless to his enemies and he destroyed the leaders and their cronies in the new territories that he conquered. He also severely punished lawbreakers and criminals in the territories that he ruled. Although Krishnadevaraya was an extremely successful ruler, his succession plans went terribly wrong after his 6-year-old son, who he nominated as a crown prince in 1524, died a few months later of poisoning. He later became seriously ill and he appointed his younger brother as his successor before he died soon after in 1529. The rule of Krishnadevaraya was a glorious chapter in the history of Vijayanagara Empire and he is regarded as one of the best emperor ever in the history of India. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share.